This is a rear reinforced Rebozo rucksack carry with a woven wrap. You could use a size 2 and tie off at shoulder. I prefer to use a size 3 wrap for this carry and finish with a candy cane chest belt, so that's what I'm going to demonstrate today. You could also use a size 4 and have generous tails left over. I'm going to start, here's my middle marker. I'm going to be about 1/3 of the way up the wrap, so just a little off center, and that's where I'm going to put my baby, or in this case my toddler. And that's Superman toss. So when I Superman toss, rather than start the wrap over her shoulders and then toss her, I like to lift her up and then turn myself into her. That way the tails of the wrap don't get tangled around us. It's not as big a deal with a size 3 or shorter, but I do find it to be an issue when I have a longer wrap. Then the tails end up twisted around my legs and then I have to untangle. This way I just turn into her and she's right there and my tails are ready to go. Here, baby. Here. So the first thing I do when I get her up is pull this top rail taut, and that's holding her nice and tight against me. I'm going to pin it while I set her seat. And once I've got her seat, and I have both tails over my shoulders, I can kind of work some slack out rail by rail to make sure everything's nice and tight. And I'm going to pin the short tail while I work with the long one. I'm going to bring it straight down and grab this outside rail, which is going to end up being the top rail. I'm going to bring it over her leg and spread it out. And while I'm handing it back, I'm going to put it in my opposite hand and try to get it up as high as I can across her body. So when I get it to the other side, I'm going to bring it under my arm. And then I'm going to work with the bottom rail, pulling the slack down out of the ruck strap and across under her bum, knee to knee. So I end up having a tail over my shoulder and one coming under my shoulder. And here's where if you had a size 2, you could just tie a knot here. But I like to do a candy cane chest belt for the extra security and support. So I bring the rail that's over my shoulder straight down, and the tail under is going to go over top of that. And make sure, give her a little bounce to make sure I got all the tension, and give it a twist, give it another twist, and I can take whichever one is a little bit longer and feed it through the ruck strap on the opposite shoulder. Give her another little bounce while I pull, and tie off at shoulder. And that is rear reinforced Rebozo rucksack with a size 3 and a toddler. It's also known as RRRR or pirate carry.